or welcome back. I am Joe, and in today's pick a card reading, we are doing how can you best nurture yourself at this time. So, as you can see, we have three lovely piles. For pile number one, we have this clear quartz heart. Hopefully, you guys can see. The glare is not too bad. Probably is. Sorry. Alright, pile number two, we have tiger's eye. And for pile number three, we have green aventurine. Pause if you need to. If you feel drawn to more than one pile, that's fine. Timestamps will be listed down below, and I will see you guys at your pile. Hello everyone that chose pile number one or the clear quartz heart. Let's find out what you need to do to best nurture yourself at this time. We're going to start with the tarot, and then we're going to, I have a few oracle decks pulled aside for us to shuffle and get more information. So, chill, relax. I hope you guys are having a good day, night, or evening whenever you guys are watching this. Okay. Pile number one. What is pile number? How can pile number one best nurture themselves at this time, Spirit? How can my pile number ones best nurture themselves at this time? Okay. And one more. Ooh, wow. Wow, okay. Alright, that's a lot of major arcana. So, I'm hearing breakthrough. Okay, how can you best... Six of Swords is back of the deck energy. Alright, so I haven't even said what these cards are. I'm already like, okay. So we have the Six of Wands, followed by the Empress, followed by the Hangman, the Six of Pentacles, and the Hierophant, with Six of Swords as back of the deck. Okay, so I was, right away when I was getting with these two cards before I even seen this one, I was getting the energy of like clearing, getting rid of like garbage thoughts or like unnecessary thoughts or way of thinking or perceiving of something or a situation. I love that we have the Empress here showing up in the reading when we're talking about nurturing ourselves, because she definitely does take care of herself. There's a need to heal from like a certain you're leaving. How can you best you need to let go of a perspective and some time alone or some introspection will help you get that enlightenment, get that epiphany or the realization of I feel like that there's like a need for you guys to acknowledge your accomplishments thus far. I feel like you may have been too rigid or too hard on yourself, or your mentality, like the way your dialect, your inner dialect could be like that. So being mindful of those thoughts, shifting those thoughts when they come up, balancing how much focus you focus on those thoughts. There's just something about mentality, this, or like the way you talk to yourself within yourself. If it's not like, okay, for some, I do understand some people don't have an inner dialect. So for those that, like, I would say, like, maybe like the way you're perceiving a situation, or the outside world, there's an imbalance of it. Um, you could be like judging others or yourself too harshly. I would say I mean, this is about you, so I would say you're judging yourself too harshly. Um, Getting to a more or less chaotic environment will be beneficial to you. Like I said, spending some time alone. I'm hearing the word meditate, so meditation will definitely benefit. I'm noticing the red, so I'm getting like root chakra. So like getting more physical in with your body. You know, we do have the pentacle energy here present in the reading, so that gives me, you know, that's earth element, the physical vessel. So getting in tune, or not in tune, but like more connected with your physical body will help lead you to these. Okay, well, how can you best nurture yourself at this time? I keep staring at the Empress, and normally most people would say like, oh, get, you know, self care bath, and you know, that's not that is part of it, but like there are sometimes that need to be real with yourself. I feel like with the Hierophant though, that you may have had this like I want to say it's been like passed down. I don't know how like this, it could be like a belief system. um you're gonna, how can you best nurture yourself is healing your mindset. um Noticing, taking focus on your accomplishments thus far, and acknowledging them for what they are, no matter how small or minuscule you think they are. They are significant victories that add up to your big overall victory. You know what I'm saying? Every victory matters, because each one is a stepping step, or it's like a step forward, right? If you wouldn't have gotten 10 steps forward had you not make that first step back at one. You know what I'm saying? Or if you hadn't accomplished that goal, you wouldn't have been at level 10. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, but I hope I'm making sense. Alright, so let's get some more information. What else can you, how can pile number 1 best nurture themselves at this time? How can my pile number 1s best nurture themselves at this time? We have Rose for romance. Getting self-love. Self-love here for you guys. But it's like, be more kinder to yourself mentally. Like, for a lot of you, this is mental. Or it's if it's the mental part is not connecting with you, and it's your perception of yourself. All right, so we have Catnip, Bond. Yeah, restoring that connection to self. Pile number 1. What is pile number 1? We have Dandelion Wishes. Okay, and then for back of the deck, we have St. John's Wort, Dispirited. Okay, so that could be how you've been feeling. I mean, if you're on your own side, like if you're not even on your own team, of course you're gonna be dispirited in anything you try to do. You're gonna feel like any accomplishment you make is even like, well, I could have done this, I could have did more, I could have did this, or this would have been better, or whatever, whatever, fill in the blank. You know what I'm saying? Mm. You need to restore your bond with yourself. How can you best nurture yourself? By coming back home to yourself and giving yourself that love. Ain't no one gonna have your back like yourself. Pile number one. Let's be clear. Let's be direct and clear. That is why you're always supposed to put yourself first. And let's say you had a background where you had people in your life that should have been there for you, that weren't there for you. Instead of demonizing them, instead of casting them as the villain, because once there is a villain, there is like a way of like victimizing oneself into like saying like, oh, this happened to me. So I would say like understand that they didn't have the tools or skills necessarily to help guide you with your issues. Okay? And when you see it from that perspective, you can heal from that and become that person for yourself that you needed them to be for you. Okay? Okay, what else? Alright, some of you could be actually really nurturing from a past relationship. Not lying. Some of you may have already left a relationship and, yeah, and maybe, I think there's like a perspective change, a perspective shift will help you understand. There's something about understanding. Like, hear me out, pal one. I love understanding people's perspectives because it's like, how did you get to that perspective? Like, what led you there? I want to know how your mind is thinking, right? But that doesn't mean I have to agree with you. I don't have to agree with what you say and what you do. It's just like, oh, I could see why you did that. I don't agree to it. I wouldn't do that. That's not how I would have handled the situation. But I can see where you're coming from. You know what I mean? And when you can understand that, then you can also, and if you have more experience or you have advice to give, then you will know how to, you know, maybe help out a person. Okay, so. Alright, how can you best nurture yourself? Pile number one. We have, hopefully the glare is not too bad. I can't see that good. Alright. New strategies required. Find the path to love and happiness. That's hilarious. How can pile number one best nurture themselves? Ooh, I'm loving like the color. Follow your vision. Never lose sight of what is really important. I feel like this is giving me like sun vibes, and then like that's the moon. Oh, we have card number 3 coming up again. So somebody could be at life path 3. And we have also the number 8. Alright, back of the deck energy is card number 24. The Tree of Wishes is calling your name. An almost forgotten wish will now come true. Okay, so for some of you, have prayed for this clarity, and it's coming through. Yeah, it could be coming in a very clear, direct way. For some of you, I would, and actually, to be honest, for most of you, I would say for most of you, this is going to come in a very direct way. Zodiac signs. I did forget to mention zodiac signs. We did have a Hierophant, Taurus with the Hierophant, Pisces with the Hangman, and why am I having a brain fart who the Empress is? Oh, I'm having a brain fart, guys. Sorry. Maybe it'll come to me later on. Maybe not. I don't know. You could always look that up, though. That's crazy. Why am I having a brain fart? It is what it is. I know that I probably ruled by Venus, so that would give me like Libra Taurus vibes. They're ruled by Venus. Alright, so how can pile number one best nurture themselves at this time, Spirit? Okay, we have rest. Creativity. How can pile number one best nurture themselves at this time? We have flow. And then we have cleanse as back of the deck. That's beautiful. I love how we have cleanse as back of the deck energy. That goes really well with that hangman that we had earlier. So does the flow. Going with the flow. Surrendering to the flow of life. Okay, but like, no, for real though. Jokes aside. But yes. Getting in the flow of surrender. Pulling back and resting, literally rest for some of you. Making sure you're getting adequate sleep, because you may have had been in chaotic messes and mental. I'm hearing like monkey. Was it monkey gymnastics? Monkey brain. I don't know what the term is, but that's something. I'm getting something similar of that. For some of you, tapping into your creativity. Not your creativity, but yeah, like getting into a creative project, creatively expressing yourself, getting creative. That would for some of you, that crafts. I'm getting crafts or crafting will help, or drawing, or like just anything creative will get you your mind quiet, and then that's when this is gonna take place, when the idea or epiphany comes through for you guys. Okay. What does pile number one need to know? How do they need to nurture themselves at this time, Spirit? How can pile number one best nurture themselves at this time? I'm loving all the cool colors. Lots of cool colors going on here. Alright, so we have deep breathing, card number 19. So some of you may have even I'm hearing some of you may have come across like breathing, if you've been like coming across like videos of like breathing techniques and stuff, like I feel like that's your spiritual team sending you that information so that you can like work with that, find what works for you. Like box breathing. I'll be honest, I don't really know all of them, so I'm just gonna stop there. Yeah. All right. So we have clean your space. Okay. Some spring cleaning, perhaps, maybe for some of you. Definitely for some. Yeah, cleaning can definitely clear the mind, for sure. Oh, we have the High Priestess right underneath that. Wow. Yeah, yeah, some of you are going to be intuitively guided to clean. Pile number one. How can pile number one best nurture themselves at this time? Oh, and when you get to them, you're going to be even more in tune oh, that's crazy when I was to say more in tune, and I look right at her third eye. More in tune with, your intuition. Like, your intuition is going to get stronger. You're going to be able to hear yourself better. And I said something about physical body, getting into, there is healing. We have 19, 9, and 6. Some of you might realize that when you clean, some of you might even, don't even notice, but you might come to the realization, clarity. You might get some clarity and realization that you actually feel better when you clean, after you clean. Like, you never noticed it before, and then just one day you just, like, I don't know, something happens and you just learn, you're like, damn, I learned something new about myself, Build strength. I did mention root chakra, getting physical, getting in tune with what the body needs. So some of you could be working out, strength training could be a thing, but it could just be telling you to get more physical and getting more in touch, in tune with your body. Ooh, look at that. Card number 25, back of the deck, is ground yourself. So, she's meditating. It would be beneficial for you guys to meditate. Okay, so, like, if you can't go outside, if it's too cold, imagine yourself on the grass, or do this actually, and then meditate. Imagine like you have roots growing out of you into the ground, and then you also have like branches and leaves and things coming out from above as well. Yeah, it'll keep you rooted and grounded, help you connect with Mother Gaia, and also keep you connected with getting messages and in touch with the higher realms as well. But you want to be grounded when you do those things. You don't want to get lost in the chaos of one. You need balance. Balance is key. And you even have the balance right there. So interesting. Okay. All right. How can pile number 1 best nurture themselves at this time? Oh no, that one fell. Your reality is a reflection of your inner world. Yeah, so a lot of you, this is about your inner thoughts. Pull out the weeds out of the garden in your head and plant flowers instead. Step out of your comfort zone and try something new. And tune into your inner peace. Wow, I love how these cards just like, Back of the deck is align your intentions with your actions. Okay, so another thing is don't say you're going to do something and then don't do it. Okay? Because you're lying to yourself. And don't do that. Don't lie to yourself. Be true to yourself, because if you can't be true to yourself, how do you expect anybody in this world to be true to you? Your energy speaks for you. So be mindful of that. But let's get one final message. I feel drawn to this. No, I want this one. I feel drawn to this one for you guys. All right. Alright, final messages and advice for pile number 1 on how they can best nurture themselves at this time, Spirit. Final messages and advice. There we go. I knew there was like one more. Didn't want to come up. Alright. So we have anchor. Keep yourself grounded. Alright, so Spirit's wrapping up the reading. The recap of what we just talked about. Empathy. There's more beneath the surface. Ooh, that's that deep meditation. That's that deeper dive of understanding, of new perspective. And yes, and that when you broaden that, when your mind gets open and you're able to perceive it differently, you allow healing to take place. All right, chance. Allow the sea to wash its chest of wonders ashore. You never know what the tide may bring in. I heard that song, Take a Chance on Me. It's like yourself is telling yourself, like, do it for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, me saying it to myself, but like for you saying it to yourself. All right, so dream, follow your yearning for the deep blue sea. We did have creativity, so you know, creative passion. That okay, so there. Oh, back of the deck energy, we do have explore, maps show what has already been discovered, go another way. Ah, that's so cool. That goes really well with the, you know, with the Six of Swords. That okay, so how can you best nurture yourself? Get grounded, clean your space, meditate, rest, enjoy yourself, be mindful of how you talk to yourself. If you're in a find, even if okay, so even if you find a place where you can't, if, let's say you can't leave your environment, but maybe you could find a time to squeeze in, even for like 5 to 10 minutes a day, where you could find time alone time to yourself. Getting connected with nature would be definitely beneficial too as well. But even like a few minutes, just any time, any amount of time, just even for a few minutes alone to help you meditate, help clear your mind, help. There's a lot of like mental monkeyness going on in there with you guys. So that's how you guys can best nurture yourself at this time. I go, you guys have an awesome day whenever you guys are watching this, morning, noon, or night. And I hope I see you guys in the next video. Bye. Hello, pile number 2. For those of you that picked number 2 or the tiger's eye. Okay, so let's find out how you can best nurture yourself. Pile number 2. We are going to start with tarot, and then I got a few oracle cards to work through. Give us some more information and guidance. Okay. I feel like, okay, so I get a lot of like messages through music, guys. So just, you know, heads up, I'm not a singer, but I still sing. So, yeah, just saying. There was a song that came through in the last pile. Definitely wanted to sing it, but I like managed to like contain myself and just said the title of the song. But like, I feel like the message doesn't come through as like it could, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, just I don't know. But yeah, a little song. Yeah, about me. I know I don't know how to sing. It's cool. All right, but I just warning you, you get lots of songs, lots of downloads. Sometimes it's just be like one line of a song. It's interesting, and it pops up at just the right time. You know what I mean? All right, pile number 2. How can you best nurture yourself at this time? Okay, I see. All right. Pile number 2. Did you guys go through a breakup recently for some of you? Some of you may have went through a breakup. All right. Yeah. For some of you, this is a breakup. All right, pile number 2. How can you best nurture yourself at this time? How can you best nurture yourself at this time? Jeez, 5. 5 is significant. I'm going through a lot of changes. Interesting. That's interesting because I was having another song pop up. I pop up. I can't even talk. Whew. This Mercury retrograde though, straight up. All right, back of the deck energy. We have Page of Swords. Okay. Okay. So I was talking about the song that came up in the last pile, right? And it's the same group, but it's a whole different song. Angel Eyes. It's by ABBA. That was the song that came in my head. Okay, so that's gonna resonate for some of you. Definitely should listen to it. It's a good song. Let's see. All right, so we have the Five of Cups, the Page of Wands, the Five of Pentacles, Justice, Hanged Man. Page of Swords is back of the deck energy. So someone definitely disappointed you. How can you best nurture yourself? To recognize that you're not doing yourself a justice by sitting there moping. I would say that it's okay to feel your feelings. Obviously, we need to do that, right? But to not wallow and sit in there. And sometimes the best justice is the best revenge, in my opinion, is stepping up. Stepping up and like bossing up, you know. You usually end up getting a better, like you end up after every breakup you end up getting hotter anyway. So I'm just saying, the sooner you dive into that energy, the sooner you're gonna be walking in that energy. Is what I'm saying. So you know, let's see. This was a significant situation with the major arcana being here, though. So my jokes, or even if I sound inconsiderate, I'm not trying to. I don't have ill intentions. I say it with love. Okay, and sometimes we're gonna need some tough love, and I'm gonna have to give that to you because if that's what the cards say. That's what the cards say. Yeah, chocolate. I just felt like saying. I'm not done interpreting the tarot, but I just like that kept up. Was like, okay, be a little bit sweeter, be a little sweeter, be a little kinder. Eat some chocolate. It'll definitely make you feel a little bit better. Don't overindulge, of course, but like good quality chocolate. Some good quality chocolate. Definitely some dark chocolate would help you feel like literally physically better. We do have Pisces and Libra energy. We have all the elements here, so that's pretty interesting. This could have been this disappointment, excuse me, could be from one of those signs. But I'm also getting like this person was very immature. Their way of thinking and perceiving, or their communication, was very immature. They may have rushed into the situation, not really thinking ahead, or how they were affecting you. Yeah, there's just like super disappointment. You're gonna grow from this situation, pile number 2, with that Hanged Man. Like, with the Five of Pentacles, like, there's just a change in how you're going to communicate moving forward when it comes to your emotions and your needs. So, this situation was here to teach you something. Whatever this disappointment was. It could be a person. It looks like that for a lot of you. Part of the reason is while I was shuffling, I saw the Two of Cups in reverse, but I had put it back in because I didn't feel that connected to it. But I did take into consideration right after I saw that card. I was like, okay. And then 2 pages. This is immature, naive energy. So it's innocent energy, but like innocent can be dumb and hurt other people's feelings. Okay, so yeah, there could be a disappointment in a project, or you were disappointed. A project didn't follow through. I feel like that there's something else that's going to be coming along following after that, and that was just like a learning curve, or there was just like something there was something that disappointed you recently, and there is something that's coming along right afterwards. So we have diversity and reignite. Okay. So, for some of you, like with the project or with work-wise, that was kind of another vibe I was getting for you guys. Was getting like we have romances back at the deck. So Rose. So falling back in love with your career or with your creative project, something that had died off or something you thought like something that disappointed you, didn't go out and follow through the way you wanted it to. A new perspective, a new way of seeing something that's going to be coming through for you, or you need to take some time to meditate to allow this thought to come in through. You know that the information or the download that's coming in is truthful, honest information that you can information that you can trust. Okay. There is a need for diversity. So how can you best nurture yourself? So there's a diversity can jeez, if I can say it out, get it out, man. All right. I need to slow down. It's Mercury retrograde, so it's like I've never. Dang, they were not kidding when they said it was going to affect my placements. All right, so diversity, right? So you're I said your guys are well rounded. You got a bunch of all the elements are present in the reading. So you are diverse, or you need diversity in your life. I think maybe you may have been too focused on some things that didn't go as planned, and you're really upset and bummed out because of the amount of time or energy you put into it. But not realizing that there's still two other cups. There's still other opportunities that are right behind you that you just haven't seen yet, because you just need to turn around and look. You need to slow down and surrender to the disappointment. Surrender to it. Like give in, feel the feelings, and allow this whatever this communication, thought, this can come in many forms. It could come as like communication from somebody giving you some advice. It could be spirit giving you a thought or an idea. You just randomly, understanding, just, I don't know, just sometimes that happens too. Like you just like, like one day you're not even thinking nothing, and all of a sudden, boom, it's just there. Like, and you're just like, that's interesting. I feel like this is meant to come to you. This is with the Justice here. Okay. How can pile number 2 best nurture themselves, Spirit? How can pile number 2 best nurture themselves at this time? And for some of you, if you guys don't like chocolate, then treat yourself to something sweet. But chocolate itself is actually good for you in small dosages, as long as it's like healthy chocolate. Okay. How can pile number 2 best nurture themselves, Spirit? Alright, we have tear down the walls around your heart, give and receive security and warmth. We got 5 again. Huh. Okay. How can you best nurture yourself? Alright, so some of you may have closed off certain people. And you will best benefit by allowing people to come in, spending some time with friends, things of the such. We have, if I could grab it, another, holy moly, 5. Okay, you guys are going through some significant changes. I think I'm gonna pull. Okay, I did not use that. I don't know. Okay, okay, hold on. So, debating if I want to pull out another deck, cause yeah. All right, a difficult path is being revealed. Ask for help and learn that we are all connected. All right. And back of the deck energy, we have live playfully and with a light heart. Listen to the voice of your inner child. Card number 29. Yeah. Listen to the... There's something you're going to be walking away from that once usually used... that one time at some point used to emotionally fulfill you. You're going to walk away from it through clarity of some kind that you're going to receive through a download or through another person. Like Spirit's going to talk through another person through them to you to give you the confirmation that you needed to move on, or to move on, because we're talking about the five of cups, to move on. Oh, I fell again. Huh. Gotta move on. That's okay. So okay, I'm having. I can't. Is it what the heck? What the heck is that song? Is that called? I gotta. Is the song that I was singing? Do 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 do. Gotta make a move. That's I'm from butcher the song, and I don't want to, but it's that song. So you might want to listen to that song. When you're done with the reading, listen to that song. It's a message for you. Pile number 2. What the fuck? Shut up. What's with all the red? Pile number 2. How can you best nurture yourself? Let's see if I can keep this one from falling. Jeez. I feel like that's going to be your energy. You're going to be frustrated. You're going to be annoyed. You're going to be angry. You're going to be upset. You're going to be feeling like hurt and betrayed. Alright, back of the deck energy, we have reflection. Okay. Okay. So you could be acting as a mirror to this person. Or they could be acting as a mirror towards you. But you're walking away from them because of their behavior. So you're the reflection. You're the mirror to them in this situation. Alright, so how can you best nurture yourself? Okay, so getting in tune with your more creative side, your passionate side, getting more... Yeah, that part's going to get reignited. That's the part that's coming back. That Page of Wands energy. Getting excited about new journey, and your intuition it's yelling at you. It's calling you. You're I feel like a lot of this is just confirmation for you guys, pile number 2, of what you already know what you should do. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Give me 1 second. Let's see. Ha, that's so funny. Alright, so I'm reading the description of the stop, and it says this card asks you to stop and reflect, and then the back of the deck energy is reflection. That's hilarious. Alright, collect your thoughts. Or maybe even just take a break. That's so funny. Definitely get that take a break with the chocolate. So funny. Okay. It may also be a good time to think about what stopping might mean to you. Is it a forever stop? Is it a pause? Is it a time move forward? Or is it simply a change in your direction? Interesting. Interesting. So I'm use your discernment well, pile number 2. Use your discernment well. Sit and think about this and how it makes you feel. There is a lot of red energy here, so the root chakra, getting to the basics of yourself and your needs, and connecting with your own intuition. Your intuition is trying to communicate with you and talk to you. So you might get like some random questions or reflective questions that make you make you come to a realization, and they might be hard realizations. Oh shit! With the 5 of Swords, I need that. Dang. That might lead to conflict and or a decision needing to be made. So that that could be some predictive information that's going on in that. You know what? I am gonna pull that deck. This is gonna be your extra deck. All right. Pile 1 did not get an extra deck because this is like, it's interesting. You got so many 5s. So many 5s. You could be a life path number 5. You could be born on the 5th. 5 could be significant. You could be seeing 555, 55, 505, 500. I don't know. Just, you'd be seeing a lot of 5s. I'm sure of it. 23, 23, 32, 32. What kind of changes is pile number 2 undergoing at this time, Spirit? What kind of changes are they going through? Or what kind of changes can they expect? Okay. We have family changes. We have healthcare change. Decisions. We did mention decisions. Alright. And then we have take the next step now. Okay. So for some of you, you already know what the next step is. And this is just kind of confirming, some of you, alright, pile number 2, you guys are all on the same wavelength, but in different parts of the length of the wave. You know what I'm saying? Like, so some of you are like about to start this, some of you are in the middle of it, some of you are already coasting towards the end of it, of this like little journey or phase of your journey, right? So some of you you're okay. How can you best nurture yourself? There are some family dynamic changes that are taking place in regards to how you communicate and express yourself and express emotionally or speaking up on your needs. Then we have health care, so getting more in tune with your physical body. Back of the deck, we do have new exercise program. So starting an exercise program will be beneficial to you. Definitely will help you get more connected with your root chakra. For sure, get you more rooted in your physical body. Your intuition is telling you what is the next step. You're going to get a boost of energy, of like with I'm getting like with the Page of Wands and the Page of Swords, you're gonna get a boost of new energy that's gonna ignite you and get you excited about moving forward, about going through whether this is moving on from someone or something or a way of seeing. There's something like a perspective change that's taking place for you, or that needs to take place. So how can you best nurture yourself is contemplate, reflect through these hardships that you're going through. What are they trying to teach you? How are these... Gotta ask yourself the reflective questions, pile number 2. And that's gonna lead to the new perspective. Yeah, pile number 2. How can you best nurture? How can pile number 2? Okay, so you have abundance planning. Clear your energy field. Oh, okay. Oh, you got extra. Alright. Back of the deck energy is card number 43, rest. Interesting. Connect with earth. Card number 13. Intuition again. Card number 28. And then we have connect with fire. Card number 12. Which equals a 3. Yeah, and then there's trees. Trees. Yeah, definitely get outside. Go for a walk. Get connected with, they're different. Everybody has different ways of like connecting with their inner self. So for some of you, if you know, you just need an energetic cleanse. With that 5 of Pentacles, some of you need to, how can you best nurture yourself? Watch your spending. Maybe budget your stuff. Some of you are going to, how can you best nurture yourself is educating yourself and acting on, you know, maybe past overindulgences has led into like an unhealthy lifestyle, and you're going to be changing that. Your intuition is guiding you to the right choice, to the right decision of what you need. Some of you need to stop. There's a really big message about stopping and reflecting, bringing balance into situations that you may have like overindulged in or neglected, depending what it may be. It's like maybe you gave too much in a relationship and now you need to pour into yourself. But I said there is a shift, a change in perspective of something. So there is clarity coming through, but it comes through at a time when you quiet your mind. Okay, so we have, today holds unlimited possibilities to see the beauty in life. Oops. We have turn criticism into kindness. How can you best nurture yourself at this time? Yeah, this gives me that 5 of Cups energy, being open to other options. Because you'd be surprised what you thought wasn't for you ended up being for you all along. And then this one is, you know, this goes with that Page of Swords. Maybe that way of thinking helped you up until this point, but now it's not. Now it's like, it's detrimental. Shifting the way you see something so you can see it in a more positive outlet or a more empowering way of seeing it instead of one that makes you feel disempowered or feel disappointed. All right, and then we have get back to nature and reconnect to your hippie roots. It's just so funny how these cards keep, like, they're different decks, but they repeat, the message repeats. Change one thing today and start small. So for some of you, you could be stuck in like a certain okay, for some of you, maybe you have been withdrawn and isolated, and now you need to get out there, as an example. And your intuition's been telling you. Alright, so I'm going to leave it there for you, pile number 2. That's what you need at this time to nurture yourself. Comment down below if it resonates for you. Look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. Bye. Hello, pile 3. Welcome. Sorry, excuse me. Alright, so if you guys were drawn to number 3 or this green aventurine heartstone, this is going to be your reading on how you can best nurture yourself at this time. So, let's see. How can pile number 3 best nurture themselves at this time, Spirit? I feel like with the green aventurine, there's definitely some healing taking place. Pile number 3. How can pile number 3 best nurture themselves at this time? I'm hearing life path 11, so some of you could be a life path 11. How can pile number 3 best nurture themselves? Ooh. Oh, wow, okay. Alright, so... Alright, nice. Back of the deck energy is the Emperor. Okay, so, okay. Whoa. That's interesting. Alright, so we have an eclipse coming up soon. I'm recording this prior to the eclipse. This is timeless message, but for some of you, the eclipse could be significant for you. We have the Aries and Libra here. That's why I bring it up. Okay, so we have all the elements again. Some of you may have came from pile number 2. All right, so Justice being the first card that fell. How can you best nurture yourself at this time? This is interesting. I kind of want to get clarifications on some of these cards. I have not clarified before, but I feel the urge to do that with this. Just so I could get a more in-depth understanding before I start saying things. Because I am already getting some messages, but I want to double check before and I might, there's another deck that I might be interested in using. So far, each pile did get a different deck. Like pile number 1, I did have an advice deck that I pulled out for them that I didn't pull out for pile number 2. But pile number 2 had a message that came up that I had another deck that definitely provided some information into that. So, and now I'm feeling different for you guys. So it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Okay. So give me 1 second. 1 second. I want to say before any cards come out, I feel like that there's something that you need to be truthful about with yourself. There's something you need to be honest with yourself about. I think that's what I'm getting for some of you. Dang, that's interesting. Okay, so we had two cards that came out for to clarify the Justice card. What's interesting is that she's got a blindfold on, right? I don't know if you guys can see. She's got a blindfold, right? Obviously, okay. And then this girl's got like, I mean, I know her eye. We could see her eyes, but like the eyes, there's like a covering of the eyes. There's something that you don't want to like see, but you need to see, but you don't want to see it. There's something that you need to like be honest with yourself about with this authenticity card. Okay, so Three of Pentacles in Mastership. So for some, this moon is gonna, this solar eclipse is definitely sparking something up your butt. Pile number 3. Definitely going to heal something. I feel I'm getting a sense of something with control, in regards to control, when it comes to the Emperor theme here. Like, you may feel like you are in control of something that you really aren't. Because I'm getting that with the Four of Cups. Like, I know the Four of Cups is normally disinterested and bored. But like, what I was getting is so weird, but like what I was getting with when I was looking at the Emperor, and then I was looking at this while I was taking in the cards, it's almost like you can see like her offering the cup. It's like the disinterest is your way of controlling a situation so that like, I guess they're taking emotions. I don't know. For some of you, that's gonna resonate. Not for all, of course. Let's see. Let's get more clarification. Oh, okay. Huh. All right. So the Magician is clarifying the Four of Cups. Inner skills. The one is significant here with the Ace of Swords, and then we got the Magician. So how can you best nurture yourself? Being honest with yourself, because you're holding yourself back. A pile of Spirit's communicating with you, pile number 3. You need, there's an aspect of yourself that you're healing or need to heal, and you're probably ignoring it. Hierophant morals. Okay, and yeah, Spirit is here. Like, I mean, let's see, Spirit is going to, okay. We have Judgment clarifying that Ace of Swords. Okay, so there is a harsh reality that you need to take in, and it ain't gonna be the most easiest. It might hurt. I feel like that this solar eclipse is definitely, you could be Aries or Libra or have those placements or significant placements, but there is a need to be to stand up for yourself, or there is a need to some of you may realize that you're codependent and there's a need to be alone. Let's see. Okay, back of the deck we have Knight of Cups, empathy. Let's see what the Oracle says. This is interesting. We have Taurus energy. You're not expecting this. You're not expecting this at all. Spirit's trying to warn you. Spirit's trying to give you a heads up. Or been trying to tell you. We have expansion. How can you best nurture yourself? opening your mind. We have, oh yeah, we did have, with the Magician and the Ace of Swords, opening your mind. Okay, so we have reconciliation. How can you just nurture yourself? Intrusion, I can't even read. Alright, so we have cloves, gossip. Okay. Maybe you are the gossiper type and you need to withdraw from that or bring balance. That brings for some of you, you guys are not acting in an authentic way. You're not being yourself, and you're here in this lifetime, or this lifetime you're mastering that one way or another. There are skills that are being developed in this lifetime. With the basil, I feel like for someone might be coming back to, I feel like with the Four of Cups, someone may be coming back with a reconciliation and the Four of Cups, and you just might not be that interested because you're more focused on. Okay, so there may be a harsh reality check with that you guys are going to learn where you've been taken for granted, or you've been allowing others to like take advantage of you in some way. And there may be some people coming back that want to, you know, play that game again with you. But I think you need to see it for what it is. Like, you may have always turned a blind eye, or, you know, came up with excuses for their behavior as such, but, like, justice is coming. So whether or not you're the one that's been doing injustice, or this person, or someone else has been doing injustice, but there's, like, a need for, like, stepping into your power, getting more, that creative spark, so you don't get stuck. So that you don't get stuck in this Four of Cups energy of, like, just not satisfied with anything, unhappy with anything. Intrusive thoughts. I'm getting intrusive thoughts. But there is a reality check of some kind for you guys. What is, yeah. I'm going to use this deck for you guys. Because I feel like that this is going to affect you. I feel like this moon deck would help provide some more information. I'll leave that there. Alright, so pick up this. Alright, so how can pile number 3 best nurture themselves at this time? Green Aventurine would definitely help with easing your energy, your anxiety, your emotions, especially if you deal with strong emotions. Pile number 3. How can pile number 3 best nurture themselves at this time? I'm getting, like, amp up your protection with this, with the milk thistle. With the 8 of Wands, be mindful of, like, the thoughts that are coming in, or the messages that are coming in. Like, take your time and reflect on them before acting on them. A difficult path is being revealed. Ask for help and learn that we are all connected. So there are some changes coming through for you, pile 3. That did come up in pile number 2, that card. So, yeah. If you picked more than one pile, or if you felt like drawn to pile number 2, then that message may oh. Okay, so we have card number 41, and I was like, whoa, because we have 14 and 41, those numbers mirror, and then this is number 5. So there's significant changes that are taking place for you, pile number 3. The lotus within you awakes. You are a master in light on high. Oh. Okay. Huh. Okay. For some of you, you've waited. Okay, so for some of you, you've oh, that's good news though. Okay, so with the judgment and the awakening, like the lotus within you awakes, you're awakening to something new and better because you chose yourself. For some of you, in this, it's gonna apply. The message is gonna apply to you differently for each of you, right? So, for some of you, you chose yourself. And you're gonna be justified with a new, like, you kept getting the same old is like what I want to say, the same old crap, right? And you're just sick of it, and so you're like, you know what, I'm not gonna entertain it no more. I'm not gonna entertain it because, you know, I'm Gucci, I'm cool over here, I'm cool as a cucumber, I'm fine. And you're gonna have this there's gonna be judgment that takes place very soon for you guys, if it hasn't already. I feel like for some of you it's going to take place during the solar eclipse, or during the season of the solar eclipse. Could be Aries or even Libra season, but this is how you're supposed to nurture yourself at this time. I feel like if these were people, then they're going to be, because you chose not to entertain the old way of, you know, certain people, you're going to heal that aspect of yourself, and someone more authentic is going to come your way. This is also going to be telling you to have the harsh truth of you realizing that, you know, certain people are not meant for you, or a certain career field or passion, you know, like maybe not be a thing for you. With the Queen of Wands. But I feel like there's like, it's something about like empowerment. I'm getting like an empowerment vibe. You're reawakening to yourself. Let's get one more card. Pile number 3. How can pile number 3 best nurture themselves at this time? Alright. The time of guilt and shame ends now. Forgive yourself and begin to love yourself just as you are. Yeah, so you may have spent some time with being inauthentic by like people pleasing, and you're learning to not do that. Some of you are learning to let go of guilt, or feeling ashamed, or feeling bad for choosing yourself. But it's okay to choose yourself. You're supposed to be there for yourself first. So nurturing yourself. With the 3 put 3 and 9 is 12, which is 3 again. So it gives me Empress vibes. We do have the Emperor. Oh, we have the High Priestess right underneath that. Letting your intuition guide you. Your intuition. Listen to your intuition. Oh crap. Okay. This is interesting. This is the same back of the deck energy as pile number 2. Card number 29. Live playfully and with a light heart. Listen to the voice of your inner child. Okay, so you're coming back home to yourself. Pile number 3. You're nurturing an aspect of yourself. Let's do this deck. You're working with your higher self and angels. and they are helping you, and they're helping you to heal this part of yourself so you can return home. Alright, so we have balance. We have balance with that Libra too, so bringing balance. Maybe you're like an all or nothing type of person, and you need to find balance, like finding that middle ground. We have flow. Okay, how can you best nurture yourself at this time? We have earth. I get earth energy with this green. And then I get water energy with that flow, obviously, because there's waves, right? And then we have sweetness. How can you best nurture yourself? Did you have chocolate? Oh no, that was the last group. Interesting. Alright, so back of the deck energy, we have anxiety. So, yeah, definitely feeling that energy wave for you guys, with this group. So, treating yourself, for sure. The flow, getting into the flow. Which you're probably like, well, how the hell are you getting the flow? I'm feeling your anxiety, guys. You get more grounded. Turn lemons into lessons. Okay, so what is this situation teaching you, pile 3? There's some deep emotional healing taking place for this group. Surround yourself with your soul tribe. Okay, so we have a lot more than I was expecting, but we're going to take them. Alright, you are perfectly beautiful. Trust your intuition, she's always right. Practice feng shui, create a sacred space. And then we have be bold, don't be afraid to stand out. Loving the yellow. Alright, so spending some time with friends, family, loved ones, people that uplift you and make you feel good, that you can feel safe with being yourself. There is a need to step out, guys. I feel like there is. With the 4 of Cups, like, just like. Something might be lit up under your butt, and you might just like start, might start caring more again. Just trying to. Okay, back at the deck energy, we have stop judging and start loving. I split the deck. Your soul whispers love and your ego shouts fear. Okay. So, the color yellow may be significant for you guys. Might be to your benefit. Might be beneficial for you to wear color yellow. Could be sacral. It could be healing your sacral chakra. Sacral chakra. Sacral chakra. Always look up information and educate yourself a little further, guys. How you interpret information is different from how others interpret information. So finding the answer that suits, that resonates for you, that makes sense to you on an energetic soul level is what I highly recommend. Always use your discernment when it comes to readings. Okay, so there are changes. There will be significant changes There's something about control and balance, balance and control. There is a change in your standards. There's going to be a change in how you perceive yourself and others. What you will accept and not accept. There is a significant change here. Alright, so we have New Moon in Pisces, attune to the divine. How can pile number 3 best nurture themselves? Full Moon in Aries, cool your emotions. Man, that's crazy. That is crazy. Okay, so, you know, we are in Aries season. I believe, I'm not an expert, but this solar eclipse is so going to be doing, this solar eclipse is definitely here to heal you and bring balance into your life. Last quarter moon in Libra, make time for self-love. So some of you may have been like on the type to like take any offer, and now you're like, nah, you're all like the same. I'm good. I'm not interested in your cup because what you got in your cup, this person got the same thing in their cup, and this person's got the same thing in their cup, and this person's got this. I got plenty of that. I would like something new. Thank you. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, something new. Wanting something new. Tired of the same shit. Alright, back on the deck energy. First quarter moon in Gemini, speak your world into being. That's hilarious because it's Gemini energy, and Gemini is mutable energy. Gemini is changing. They want new. They need variety. They need to be stimulated. So does that Aries energy too. So you could be embodying that, or being, embodying that would be beneficial to you. But that's what I have for you, pile number 3. I hope this resonates. I hope this helped you in some way. Provided some guidance in some type of way or advice. So, or confirmation, whichever, you never know. Okay, well, type down below, comment down below if it resonates. I look forward to reading them if you guys, comment. And I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. Bye.